the diffuse image into the diffuse shader, you put the specular one into the glossy, and you put the normal one into the displacement one over here. So this is probably accurate enough for our purposes. You can always tweak these to meet your own particular needs. Now let's
Target acquired. Target acquired. Airstrike online. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. UAV activated. Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired. New target acquired. Airstrike activated. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Target acquired. New 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 target acquired. 0%. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
What else we want to do? Let's actually get a little preview window over here as well, because it's just kind of nice to be able to see what you're doing sometimes. We'll change him to 3D view. We'll move it, make him render node layout for the bone structures and things like that, and we will talk about how to assign or how to relate the particular mech to the armature. Sorry, I just like looking at it rendered. That way you can actually grab a piece of the mech, and you can manually move them like this, but this is kind of a pain in the butt. You actually be able to grab bones, and we'll set up IK chains too, so that you can move your mech and do animated poses with them. It may be possible that I can actually use the built-in animations for the mech, as I showed you those CAF files earlier. Hopefully I'll get that figured out by the time I do the next video. But if not, then you can definitely create your own animations and use them any way that you want. So thank you for watching. Like this if you want, subscribe if you want. I appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next video. This is for putting in decals and stuff like that. It's kind of fun. But what we are particularly interested in for the script is you need the CDF file. So let's do mech importer, and then you do battlemaster.cdf, and it should make a file called import.txt, which we will open up. And then if you remember, you just copy it all, open up Blender, get rid of the box because you don't need that, convert this to the Python console, scroll it up a little bit, and then paste it in. And after it's done processing it, you will have a Battlemaster. Oh, there it is. And it's a big one, isn't it? All right. Now, I know some of them come across with this black texture. I'm not really sure why. When you render them, it does have the proper material on them. Actually, let's go to the materials tab so you can take a look at this right now. So if you see that, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. You do see that. Let's close our Python console because we don't need that anymore. Some of the images look kind of goofy. You can tell that the UV mapping is wrong on these. That's because there's 3 different types of materials in any given battle mech. You have the base ones, you have the variants, and then you have the cockpit glass, which is going to be in here. Thank you to life. First, a couple of housekeeping items. Remember when I said you needed to convert all the DDS image files to either a PNG format or JPEG? Well, rejoice, because Blender now natively supports DDS format. This is great for a couple of reasons. First of all, you don't have to spend a lot of CPU and time converting these image files in Noesis, I don't really know how to pronounce it, never have. And in addition, with the native DDS format, you don't have to worry about having the messed up alpha channels that you get when it's converted to a PNG file, or if you have a JPEG, you don't have to worry about it converting it or not having any alpha channel. So that's good news. So if you see an earlier version of my video or the online tutorials, if you see me talking about converting the image files, you can safely ignore that. If you are using an older version of my script, be sure to change the image type to DDS, and I'll show you where. I think I'm looking at mech importer here. Yep. So we have baster, which is where you're supposed to keep your mech files, and then the image format is what image you're going to use it. So since I'm not using JPEG, I'm using DDS. I'm going to save that, and that way when I run the script, it's going to make sure to import the images as with a DDS extension. All right. Second of all, Mech Importer has been updated quite a bit. It does generate all the node groups for a particular mech. It works a lot better than it used to. There used to be a lot of bugs in it, and there probably still are. So if you do run across them, please contact me. I'll be more than happy to take a look at the issue and see if I can get it fixed. All right. So enough of the tutorial stuff. Let's get started. For today, what we're going to do is work on the Battlemaster, the iconic mech that so many of you recognize. So as I mentioned before, I have eBlender Project Mechs. This is the base where I keep all my files. If I open up this view here, you can see I move these over here. You should probably just ignore those. But you have the objects directory, and then you have the mechs directory under there, and then you have Battlemaster under there. And this is all the different files,
Reactor
and here
online.
you see all the objects.
Sensors online.
The DDS, you can tell I already converted them to PNG.
All systems nominal. Airstrike online. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Airstrike online. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired. UAV activated. New target acquired. New target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. New target acquired.
War vielleicht ein bisschen tief, nur Versicherung und die Beratung anbieten und keine
Nominal. Artillery strike online. target acquired. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile. Artillery strike online. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. Artillery strike activated. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. Right leg critical damage. Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile. Left torso critical damage.
Don't hide, fight, guys. If you are hiding in the last line, you don't make damage and your team die.
New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. Artillery strike online. Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Target acquired. New target acquired.
Guys, when you are hiding in the back and don't help your teammates at the front, they kill one by one over the game. And then you lose.
New target acquired. New target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Target acquired. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. Artillery strike activated. New target acquired. 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 Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target acquired. Fuel at 25%. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired.
They have split up.
Artillery strike online. Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Target acquired. Artillery strike online. New target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Fuel at 25%. Target acquired. Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%. Fuel at 0%. Warning, incoming missile. UAV activated. New target acquired. New target acquired. Activated. New target acquired. Heat level critical. New target acquired. 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 At 25%. New target acquired. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Nicely done.
Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%. Target acquired. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. Right arm critical damage. Heatsink destroyed. Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 25%. Target acquired. New target acquired. Target acquired. New target acquired. Right leg critical damage. New target acquired.
Guys, don't
Right
hide.
torso critical damage. Left
Every
arm
time the same,
destroyed.
you run in the back and
Medium
some
pulse
dying alone
laser
in the front.
destroyed.
It's useless.
Fuel at 25%. Right leg destroyed.
They're going to come in there. Be
Heatsink
patient.
destroyed.
Eject sequence
Yeah, stop
initiated.
poking. Come to us.
Artillery strike online. Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired.
UAV.
New target acquired. 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 Heat level critical. New target acquired. Target acquired. Heat critical. New target acquired. Target destroyed. Heat level critical. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Heat level critical. Heat level critical. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Heat level critical. New target acquired. Left arm critical damage. Target destroyed. Heat level critical. Heat level critical. New target acquired. Target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Heat level critical. New target acquired. Override engaged. Target acquired. Heat level critical. Heat level critical. Target destroyed. Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Target acquired. New target acquired. Artillery strike online. New target acquired. New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired. Artillery strike online. Target destroyed. New target acquired. Target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile. Target destroyed. New target acquired. New target acquired. Artillery strike activated. Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Don't all run out there, guys.
New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Three mechs are fighting and the rest are hiding in the back. Nice team play.
They were chasing off a stalker that was out there.
New target acquired. New target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Center torso critical damage. Left arm critical damage. Heat level critical. Target destroyed. New target acquired. Heat level critical. Left torso critical damage. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Heat level critical. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Target acquired. New target acquired. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. All systems nominal. Target acquired. Artillery strike online. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Why you go in solo? Why you don't go with the team?
Target acquired. Right arm critical damage. New target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Fuel at 25%. UAV activated. Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile. Fuel at 25%. New target acquired. Artillery strike activated. Fuel at 25%. Target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Target acquired. New target acquired. Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%. Left arm critical damage. New target acquired. New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. Left leg critical damage. Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired. Artillery strike online. Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Fuel at 25%. Target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%. New target acquired. New target acquired. Artillery strike online. Target acquired. UAV activated. Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%. Fuel at 25%.
Really
New
need to
target
push the
acquired.
twos this time, otherwise I don't think we're going to get them down.
New target acquired. Target
Keep
acquired.
pushing, everyone into the middle, take out the gens, then stop.
missile. Fuel at 25%. Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired. Artillery strike activated. New target acquired. 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 Target destroyed. New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Big guys, keep pouring it on.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Everything on Omega.
New
Everything on Omega.
target
Let's get this done.
acquired. Target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Keep on
Target
laying it on Omega.
destroyed.
We're down
New
pilots and we
target
haven't shown us short
acquired.
of time.
Target destroyed. Warning, incoming missile. Center torso, critical damage. Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired. Left torso, critical damage. New target acquired. Heat level critical. New target acquired.
Well done, guys.
G here, but I'm not going to use those anymore. This is for putting in decals and stuff like that. It's kind of fun. But what we are particularly interested in for the script is you need the CDF file. So let's do mech importer, and then you do battlemaster.cdf, and it should make a file called import.txt, which we will open up. And then if you remember, you just copy it all, open up Blender, get rid of the box because you don't need that, convert this to the Python console, let's scroll it up a little bit, and then paste it in. And after it's done processing it, you will have a Battlemaster. Oh, there it is. And it's a big one, isn't it? Alright. Now, I know some of them come across with this black texture. I'm not really sure why. When you render them, it does have the proper material on them. Actually, let's go to the Materials tab so you can take a look at this right now. So if you see that, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. You do see that, let's close our Python console because we don't need that anymore. Some of the images look kind of goofy. You can tell that the UV mapping is wrong on these. That's because there's 3 different types of materials in any given battle mech. You have the base ones, you have the variants, and then you have the cockpit glass, which is going to be in here somewhere. But what we're going to do is, I'm going to just time-lapse through this. I'm going to move all the weapon systems to the second group, and I'm going to move the cockpit to the third. So is that the actual cockpit? Yeah, that looks like cockpit. Okay, so we're going to move that with M to the third layer. There is the glass. We're actually going to leave this one in the first one, and we might as well fix the material right here. So you have Battlemaster body, Battlemaster variant, which are going to be the weapons, and Battlemaster window. So we select Battlemaster window for that, and that definitely looks a lot better. And then I don't like selecting the weapons through here because it's very easy to miss. I just go through the outliner here, grab them, and then move them to the second layer. So I'm going to start going through and grabbing them. Alright, that should be all of them. Let us move them with the M key to the second layer. So now you just have a blank Battlemaster. And we'll do a quick look to make sure, well, this one still looks messed up. I'm not really sure what this object is. Forearm blank. Alright, let's move him to the second one. And yeah, looks good. For some reason this keeps on shifting to perspective mode, which kind of drives me nuts. And that doesn't look right either, does it? So let's move him. I think there's a Phoenix variant there. So Phoenix must be variants. And I bet you on this side will be the same way. Move it to 2. Alright, there's your basic Battlemaster. You go to 2, you'll see all the weapons and stuff like that. Let's make sure we get the right materials assigned for them. Just do the AMS one here. Battlemaster variant. Alright, that looks like an AMS. Select all the items, make sure he's highlighted yellow. Control L to copy the materials. And then everything should be perfect. Oh, that's so much simpler than manually doing it. Alright, this should all be familiar. This was all in the second supplement. So there should be no new information here. Alright, let's go back to the first one. We did the cockpit glass. We're not going to deal with the actual cockpit right now because that's complicated. There's a lot of vertex groups in there, and I don't feel like spending the 15 minutes necessary to get him all lined up. So back to this, and actually we're going to select both these layers here because when we parent the rig to this, we want to make sure it's parented to all the different objects on here. Now, where is the rig? You don't want to necessarily create all the bone structures for this right from the get-go. So let us go back to the file manager here. And you go under body, and you will see a file called battlemasters.chr. Different mechs will all have their own CHR versions of them, but this is basically the rig right here. Now you can't convert it to OBJ format because that doesn't have the rig information in it. But I did find out that the Collada format or the DAE format will maintain that rig information. So let's go to, I already have it here, but I'll show you how you do it with Gnosis. And then you go to, where the heck is that stupid thing? Right here. Already open. So you go to, for me it's going to be mechs, objects, mechs, Battlemaster, and body. Where is it? So here we are in Gnosis. We want to convert Let's see if we can get here. We want to convert the CHR file to a collada. So you go to File, Export. You want to change this. Let's just change it to this, just so it's the same name. Change the object to collada format, which is a DAE extension. That's all you really need to do. Don't click on the rotate 90 or you're going to see some really weird stuff happen. No animation, no textures, no geometry. There's no geometry, it's just a rig. Click on export and that should be all there is to it. So if you go to your file manager, your file manager, don't need that anymore, you will have this rig information. Alright, so let's get started with importing the rig. Alright, let's do this import. Kind of screwed up on this first take, so this might get a little disjointed, but let's go to import collada. Under body, there is our DAE file. We want to do import units to make sure that it is imported to the same size as the Battlemaster. Very important to do this, otherwise you have some scaling to do and you don't want to do that. So just check that button. Click import and there you go. It's kind of laying down, but that's okay for now. Did notice it does look like the Battlemaster got really tiny, but it really didn't. What ended up happening is it changed the units to meters. The way you fix that is you go to the scene in the properties and then you just select units are none, and that will put it back to the right size. Alright, now the next thing you want to do is get this rig to stand up. So you rotate around the X 270 degrees with RX270, enter, and there he is. It's all standing up. Now you can't really see the rig because he's hidden by the body parts. All you can really see is this root bone here, which is standing up. We don't really want it standing up. We'll fix that later. But the way you make this a little bit more easy to use is you go to the objects and then under the display area you have this X-ray button, which makes them work as an X-ray. Makes it a lot easier to do stuff with them. Alright, one thing to keep in mind, there's a lot of really small bones in here that you can't see, which is fine. We're going to make them bigger as time goes on, because you don't see any foot bones down in here. They're all probably hidden in this last little node on this hip bone over here, but we'll get everything, or actually they may be down there, but just so small that you can't see them. And we'll, like I said, we'll get them all bigger. We'll bigify them. Alright, what we want to do is parent the mech, all the objects, to this rig. So the rig will be the parent object, and these will be affected by whatever you do to the rig. So select all objects, unselect the camera and the light, because otherwise it'll parent it to it, and you don't really want to do that. Click on the rig one more time, so it's the bright yellow color to make it the active objects. Then hit Control P as to set parent to, and then you want to do with empty groups. The object, or the mech objects, all these different little pieces were brought in with a vertex group that corresponds to the bone name, which is one of the nice features of Mech Importer. It does all that for you. Otherwise you got to rename every bone to match the name of each of the objects, and it takes a long time. This just does it for you automatically. So anyway, Control P with empty groups, and as you notice, all the objects went up under this armature here. You see them here because the armature is the parent. You still have the armature in here with this is, I believe, the root bone, but the end result is you now have a mech that you can move around. So if you grab in object mode, if you grab the rig, you can move it like that. You can still move things like this, but you're not going to be moving the mech anymore. You're going to be moving just the rig. Actually, what we probably should do is move this to a different layer. Let's move it down here. So now we can see all of them, and that way, if you just need to see the rig, you can do that. Or you can just select the objects that you want. To actually move the mech, you just go to pose mode, and you can grab something, and you can start doing all kinds of fun stuff with it. You can rotate him, make him dance a little bit, kick his leg out. I'm using R to rotate, G to grab. Since some of these bones are attached to other ones, even if you grab it, you won't be able to drag it away from the bone it's attached to, its parent bone. But you know it'll still rotate around that point. Alright, so this is pretty good start. What else do we need to do? First of all, let's set the root bone to be a non-deforming bone and make them face the right way. So let's first of all go to edit mode, because you can't really edit anything in pose mode. Let's take this guy and we're going to rotate him around X 90 degrees. No, if we just grab this head and we drag it down, you can see that this bone is attached to it and it's doing all kinds of weird things. So let's scroll this down a little bit. I still don't think it's think there's another bone in there somewhere. Now, this mech really has too many bones in the torso. This is more like a human model, and I think there's probably a couple more in here as well that you can't really see. But in the mech, all you really need is a hip bone right here, is called pelvis in here, and then a torso bone, because nothing in here, there's no clavicles, there's no spine to rotate. This whole thing, go to pose mode. So if you rotate, you hit Z, rotate XX, rotate ZZ, rotate Z. There we go. That's the way robots work, because they just rotate. They don't bend. They just kind of rotate like that. So you really only need one bone, and it has multiple bones that do the same thing, as you can tell. And if you do this one, then it starts moving. It looks like the hip root bone, and then this is, of course, the whole. That's the actual root bone. All right, let's go back to edit mode. I'm not really sure how to disconnect this guy. Alt-P, disconnect bone. Probably didn't want to do that because now it's probably all
Reactor
disconnected everywhere.
online.
But we're just going to
All systems nominal. Artillery strike online. New target acquired. New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired. New target acquired. Target destroyed. Heat level critical. Heat level critical. New target acquired. New target acquired. Artillery strike activated. New target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired. UAV activated. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Target acquired. Center torso critical. Artillery strike online. Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Target acquired. Fuel at 25%. New target acquired.
As it's tried Bravo site time, got more recovery incoming Gauss rifle.
Everybody group up outside of the beta gate. And we're gonna do a beta push. Everybody's here.
Online.
Okay, on this push, we're gonna focus on turrets. Mechs are secondary targets. Delta 5 to Delta 4.
New target acquired. Target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. Fuel at 25%.
Echo 4 to Echo 3, guys.
Fuel at 0%. New target acquired. UAV activated. New target acquired. Artillery strike activated. New target acquired. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Echo Mauler. Primary target.
New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Fuel at 25%. Ultra autocannon ammo at 25%.
Oscar, center torso.
Heat level critical. Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target acquired. Ultra autocannon destroyed. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. Ultra autocannon ammo depleted.
3, 2, 1.
That Marauder's leg.
Artillery strike online. Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%.
Okay guys, we're gonna get up at the beta gate again. Once we're all there, we're gonna push through Echo 3, Echo 4. We're gonna hold that area. Once we've got a good hold on Echo 4, then we'll push in towards the Omega.
I'm gonna go scout for the Alpha.
You came in very low volume. What did you say?
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Half of them are working in the
New
Omega.
target acquired. UAV activated. New target acquired. Fuel at 25%.
So we don't want to give up this Echo 4, Echo 3 area, so don't chase buildings as cover.
Target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. Artillery strike activated. Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%. Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired.
F4, they have fire line.
Target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. Center torso critical damage.
And again, when you're only hiding in the background, you don't help your team.
Target acquired. Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 25%. Artillery strike online. Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Target acquired. New target acquired. Target acquired. New target acquired. Artillery strike online.
Good portion of them are all on the east
New
side right now.
target acquired.
So push from Beta. I'm gonna try
New
and keep
target
the 3 or
acquired.
4 over here distracted while you guys push on Beta from Beta side.
New target acquired. Heat level critical. New target acquired. Heat level critical. New target acquired. Heat level critical. Target destroyed. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Heat level critical. Target destroyed. New target
Alright guys, get
acquired.
those generators down.
Heat level critical. Heat level critical. Target destroyed. New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Generators down, guys.
Target acquired. New target acquired. Heat level critical.
I've got 4 permadats.
New target acquired. Target acquired.
Omega guys, get on Omega.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Reinforce
Heat
if you
sink
can.
destroyed.
Everybody focus on
Target
Omega.
acquired. Right torso critical damage. Right arm critical
Jäger nochmal weg.
damage. Left torso critical damage.
That was my last night.
Large pulse laser destroyed. Airstrike online. Target acquired.
Keep on powering through until we get this right.